You ready to film with me?
Yeah.
He's back in the truck. Good morning, it's RV Life with Ash, and we're back in the truck. Cheers. I have a guest today. He's so excited to be here, my husband Josh. Full disclaimer that we are also still just about a year and a half in, so we might not have all the answers. This is just what we've learned over the last year and a half that we've been doing this, and just advice from others and research, etc. Our first on the list is going to be about seals and roof maintenance. We were actually told this by Camping World when we purchased our camper, that of all things, this is number one most priority. If you want your camper to last, you absolutely have to care for and maintain your roof and the seal on your roof, and it is recommended that you do this once a year. Okay, so passing it over to Josh to talk a little bit about this and what he does to maintain our roof and seals.
So first of all, I would like to say that we had an incident with a stick one time, and I had the insurance company come out, and they explained to me that if you do not have proof of updating and resealing your roof, no matter what coverage you have, it will not be covered. Which a lot of people think that they just maintain it a little bit, but if they can prove that you didn't fully maintain, your stuff will not be covered at all. So now to continue on with maintaining, the two Dicor products we use are the self-leveling and non-leveling. When you go around the edges of your roof, you want the self-leveling right here, because then it'll eventually just lay itself flat and it's a nice clean finish, and it'll seal in every little crack everywhere instead of trying to do it all yourself. Then I use the non-leveling for places like around the exhaust fan, stuff like that, where you really don't want it to flow by itself and just stay in one spot. That's when you use your non-leveling. Alright, then I highly recommend a battery caulking gun. This is the one I got. It takes DeWalt batteries. It's way cheaper than the DeWalt one, but when you do all the caulking on the roof, you're really gonna want one of these. It's a great investment. And then I use this for on the slide outs. There's a lot of caulking joints along the seams on all your slides and everything. You want to use this clear flexible sealant, because the slides are going to flex going in and out, but you got to check all your seams everywhere, underneath the slides, on top of the slides. They will eventually break and crack.
Okay, topic number 2 on the maintenance must-dos for RV living is black tank maintenance.
Okay, so for black tank maintenance, we've used the pods and everything, but I really like the RV Digest-It. It has helped tremendously with breaking everything down. There's no backflow smell that comes up in the camper when I clean them out. It's done really good for us so far.
It's our number one product. We did have some backflow smell happening, especially in the summertime because we're in Florida, and it was just no good. And this has absolutely saved us.
For my black tank maintenance, after trial and tribulations, what I like to do is probably every 3 or 4 days empty them all, and then probably once every 2 weeks I'll do a back flush and clean it out. And you think when you're dumping it, even with this stuff, it does great, that you're getting everything, but if you do not back flush your tanks, you're gonna eventually have problems, and you'd be amazed what comes out when you do after a week or 2.
And what's a back flush? How do you do that?
You hook up the water hose, you close your tank off, and you let your tank fill up for like 7 to 10 minutes, and then it's just like emptying it out again, but it allows more water to concentrate and clean everything else out.
Okay, our third RV maintenance must-do topic is slide lubricant and maintenance, which is extremely important.
So our slides are not cable driven, they're gear driven. So I use the RV slide lubricant. It's the 3-in-1. There's a lot of other stuff out there, but it does make a difference. I spray underneath our slides every time before I close, and one time I didn't, and you could tell the difference. So now I do it every single time, and they close smoothly, and we have no issues.
Also on the slides topic is on the inside, before you close in your slides, super critical that you just take a broom, your hands, whatever you have available, and get any pieces or things that might be lodged underneath your slide lips. If you have kids, like my kids, there's always a Lego or 2 under there. We've had markers, and if you bring your slides in and you have those objects underneath, it can actually get caught and then jack up your slides. Our last RV must-do maintenance topic is going to be tire maintenance.
Always check your air pressure before you leave. I go around, check everything, make sure they're at the right air pressure that I want to haul, because you're hauling a lot of weight. So some people might wait till next time, it'll be okay, but you're hauling a ton of weight with your family in the car. So just take the 5 minutes, check your air pressure, make sure everything's good. And then the other thing is that some people might not know is right underneath the hubcap is a Zerk fitting. And you should always kind of keep an eye on those and put grease. So the Zerk fitting puts grease into your bearings to keep the tires rolling smoothly and the bearings running smoothly. And if you do not maintain that, that can turn out really bad, and they will overheat and could catch on fire. And the last thing you want on a road trip is to be on the side of the road with a tire that's about to catch on fire.
For people who are watching this and don't have an RV yet, you're just considering this lifestyle, whether it's weekend warrior or full-time RV living, some of this might sound a bit gibberish and discouraging to you, and you're like, I don't know what any of this means. We had zero clue. When we bought our camper and sold everything we owned and transitioned into full-time RV living, while also moving to a completely new state, pulling our kids out of school, starting homeschool, starting new jobs, I mean, so many things, we were completely learning everything from ground zero also. And it's really not that difficult. It's very simple once you get the hang of it, and it's much less maintenance and much less cumbersome than owning a home.
Wow, this is fun.
Thanks so much for watching our video today. If these are helpful for you, please follow along and subscribe, and follow our journey into 2026 to see what's in store. Cheers.